We walk around, we are among people, there are good energies, there are lower frequency energies, so there is something always around us. And if you're juicy, if you're sweet, if you're loving, a lot of energies come and take your energy. So this is for you. If you want to cleanse your aura, close your eyes. Imagine your aura being cleansed as we speak. Hello, beautiful.
How are you,
Hello.
Donatella?
I'm good. How are you doing, Lorenzo?
Good, good, good. Long time no talk.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Hey,
Denise, I've missed you too recently.
Yeah, I've been like really busy, and all of a sudden it's like 9 o'clock at night. Even now, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 7 o'clock. I love your dress.
Thank you. It's a nice top. I just got it.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Thank you. It's good. The summer gives us more.
Yeah, but the colors make you look more radiant. It's just really
Aw.
pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what's new with you guys?
So much. Wow.
Mhm.
Well, the big thing that was big for me was, I don't think I shared this with you. My grandson graduated from elementary school,
Oh.
and when he was young, his mother was not really nice to me, like my daughter-in-law.
Mhm.
And I wasn't allowed to go and visit him and stuff like that. And it was like a big thing. And then I just decided that I choose family and I'm going to give up being right and I'm going to argue with her anymore.
Mm.
And I got there a little early because they told me to come at 8, but it really started at 8:30. Ah, Karine. And I saved some seats and she actually gave me a kiss. And I was like blown away.
Mm.
So that's big for me, for my daughter-in-law to give me a kiss and say
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Oh, wow.
That's the biggest thing that's happened.
Yeah, yeah. I can feel it. I really can feel
Yeah.
the big thing, like it really sits on your throat.
Oh, you know, that's interesting because now that you mention it, had been waking up like having a little cough, like a little, and I don't have that now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I can totally feel it's liberated. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, beautifuls. The family is here. It's coming in.
Yay.
So
Hi,
glad that
Catherine.
you're with me today because I'm really, really feeling the energy of the feminine, the purification of the feminine. Denise, we were not here yesterday. We had the ceremony, the
New moon.
new moon, and oh my gosh, it was like really intense, really intense. It was, I felt it like, I don't know, it was, and I was told before in the morning that I had to channel the wells. And then in the middle of the meditation, the wells came. I said, "Oh my gosh, yes, I have to channel the wells." And the sound that came out was like, I mean, there were sounds I have never heard.
Wow.
Really amazing. So today they also want to sing. They were like, "We're gonna sing today." I said, "Okay." Gonna, for who doesn't know, I channel.
So we
the
get to
wells.
hear the whales today?
Yes, yes.
Of
I
course,
chan-
Anthea.
I channel the wells since I think it was 2011. When they came to my third eye and were coming, we were present, and the sound was coming. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" So since then, and they really came strongly in Mount Shasta. I was called there to do a sacred concert to down, to, it was a 2011 for November 11. So I was invited to this event to sing, and the whales were like, and I was still shy. It was in July when I started to channel them, and so I felt that it was a personal thing. But they were like, "This is what you have to do." And people in the audience saw the eyes of the whales. They was feeling the stroking of the whales. And I didn't know, but there was a healer that is specialized in whales. She has done movies, or somebody that was very into the whales, and she was like, I have never had the experience of being with the whales in this way. So since then, I've been channeling the whales. What happens is the energy of the whales is important because they do a remake of the aura. So our aura has at one point start to have holes because of traumas, because of shocks, because of experiences that we put ourselves into, and childhood, lineage. There is something that the aura keeps us safe, but then there is something inside that it's creates a weak point. So if you have something happening outside that matches the energy, that's when you create a holes in your aura. And these holes are very challenging for us because through the holes we get sickness, we get parasites, spiritual parasites. It's like how we're exposed to decay, basically, on a psychological, mental, emotional, energetical level. Now, the dolphins and the whales have the power of sealing the aura. Like literally, they do the remake of the aura. So I love working with them this way. You will see they normally show their presence through their eyes. It's like a big eye like this, and the eye can come through, or you can feel the stroking of their bodies. So I would love also to hear from you if you feel it. Let me know, because it's very unique, and then stays with you. It really, the spirit of the whale, once it comes to you, it stays with you. You can connect to, you can talk to them, they can come in dreams. It's really amazing. They came to me one day, this beautiful white huge whale, which is the just the name came and went. A Belonga whale, something like that. They are saying the name, but I'm not pronouncing it right. What's
Beluga. I think it's beluga whales that you
Beluga whales, yeah. But you see, the name came and go because they're telling me the name. It's like, oh, I have to grab the sound. And so she came to me in dream after I was singing in a boat, attracting the whales. And the captain has never seen the minke whales so close. They came and they said around the boat, and they came under the boat. I took a picture of the whale, and the whales, it's like a huge dolphins, the minke whale, and has a white in the fin. It's a white. That's a characteristic of minke whales. What happened is, in this boat we went to connect with the whales, they had a tooth of a minke whale, and I didn't know, but I wanted to. They gave me the tooth, and I was connected to the tooth. I understood how was actual transmission, then how the whale spirit heals the nervous system. So when you are in a level of stress that can become panic attack, and it's very intense, right? Specifically, it goes in the gut, and it's really tough, and it compromises your immune system and everything. So I was taken while I was holding this tooth of the whales inside of the well, and they showed me that the myth of the 3 days inside the well and then coming out and transformed in the Bible is basically the teeth of the whales. It's like very, very long things that create layers. So the whale takes the water with all the teeth, and then it closes it. The water goes out and the fish stays in. So they use the same system with us when they want to heal us in our nervous system. You basically go in the belly of the whale, and the whale pushes everything out, everything that doesn't serve you, and literally washes away all the stress, or everything that's attached in your nervous system. And you really literally feel that you are behind the teeth, in protection, full protection. And there's this water that comes in and out. So this is also how the wells will work with you if it's necessary to help your immune system. I read a story once that I will never forget. There was this guy that was very, very sad, very depressed, suicidal. And one day he was swimming, and there was a bank of dolphins swirling around him and all around him. So he found himself in this experience with the dolphins. When he came out, his depression was gone forever. like literally gone. So I just love the medicine. The medicine of the wells, it's really beautiful. Okay, so this is a moment I want to hear from you. Were you coming here with, what is your intention? If it's something you want to express from last week, if you were here, or from last time. I thank you for your beautiful messages in Facebook. I read them. It really touches my heart. Yeah. Also, Rosalind, don't forget to post one of my songs. Like we want to give you a free song that you can download. Can be
All
the
right.
yeah. Take one of the songs I selected for them. Thank you, beautiful. And post it. Okay, so the stick is yours now.
So I'll share quick. So
Yes.
my intention for tonight is to be at peace. Like the last 2 days, especially yesterday, I have felt like I have cement on my chest. Like I just feel like I don't know even how to explain it. I just feel like I'm overwhelmed, like I'm in a vice. So I
Again, do
just,
you know why?
it's the full new moon.
Okay, so that's what I say.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you have a reason, that was the full moon, the new moon yesterday. It was like,
That's how I felt.
yeah,
Yeah. So I just want to be
Okay,
calm.
I tell you why. The full moon, the new moon, is very close in degrees, 7 degrees, with the black moon lily. The black moon lily is the moon that is the wild feminine, the rebel, the revengeful, the tiger mother, but it's also where we resorted as a feminine into manipulation, passive aggressive, dark magic, all the shadow of the feminine. They are like this. Yesterday, Neptune went retrograde. Okay, which is spiritual world, retrograde. So it's asking us to see what we have done in the spiritual world that was not okay, or that needs to be revived, or needs to be. So these two elements alone. And also there's a Chiron that it's with Mars. And Mars, it's like go and get it, which is taking Chiron, the wounded healer, to go and get it. So all the shadows are coming up. All weird things are happening.
And my moon is in Capricorn too.
Very good. So you're good with the next full moon in Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah. It was like this yesterday. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, God helps me. God helps.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, I also invite you, if you're going a process, something that you're working on, give it to the sound to progress, to go to the next, because the sound takes it to the next, to the next, to the next. So you have to have that ability to not stick too long, because we are more used to say, oh my gosh, this happened. But if you give it to the perfect math that is in sound and rhythm, then it keeps going. It goes to a resolution. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
So also when I hear from who was here last time, if you have something to share, would be fantastic, so that we build the space with knowledge and faith.
Donatella, I have something to share with you and
Yes,
the rest
right.
of the group. So it's very positive. Remember last week when I shared with everyone that I had persistent headaches and migraines, and you said it has something to do with the spirituality and the universe. So what was interesting is that I went into a deep trance when you were doing your sound healing. And then within that deep trance, I saw you doing something to me, to the point where almost to the very end, I woke up from that trance because whatever it was coming right through out my mouth. And since then, I have felt 100% better. You know, I do suffer from migraines and headaches, but not the way I was before, where like, it's almost like a continuous thing. And it was like, oh my God, do I want to live like this the rest of my life? You know? So thank you so much, because whatever it was spiritually, you were there in that trance with me, and you helped relieve that for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. It wasn't me, it was my higher self. So
Okay.
just kidding. One night I had a dream with one of the children I am working with, and I knew exactly where, you know, there was energy around the child. So I woke up and I sent a message to the mother. I said, be aware of this, talk to her, you know, this child is 5 years old. That morning, my daughter said, Mom, I had a dream with you. We were in the pyramids and you were giving me instruction, how to receive downloads, how to go to the next dimension, how to, like, you were very precise. I was like, wow, I was busy. Then I received a message from Kauai, from a lady that I met for the first time a few months ago. And she said, Donatella, I want to tell you, I had a dream with you last night. It was a lucid dream. We were in a cemetery and you were helping women processing pain. There were a lot of women of color who were releasing a lot of pain, and you were helping them to go from the cemetery to go and transpass it to go. I was like, okay, I know that I do spiritual multitask. But that was feedback of just one night. So I believe you. Yeah. I know that I am a little scary on the spiritual world. Like people feel really attacked and in danger, they know that they have to call my name and the energy shifts right away. Right away. So
yeah, and it was so interesting because remember I had shared with you that I dreamt with my godmother. My godmother was into this spirituality.
Yeah.
And so I know exactly what you're talking about. This is why I kind of been distant from it for quite some time, because it's a little scary at times. You know, the same way you can help somebody get healing, at the same time you also attract those bad energies to yourself. And I remember her getting really sick, because she was asthmatic, and whenever she would do one of these healings, she would get worse. And then when you said that to me last week, I said, wow, maybe that's what it is, you know, because sometimes you talk to people and you don't realize subconsciously you are attracting some of that bad energy from other people.
Yeah, we are all sponges. We are all sponges.
Yeah.
And more sensitive we are, more we absorb.
Absolutely.
And more we emanate. So that's why I do these cleansings, because these rituals with the full moon, because the new moon, for example, is very heavy normally, because we don't have the gravity that we have with the full moon. It's uplifting. The new moon is like you're left with the weight of the world. And so I started to do this more than 12, 13 years ago, because in that mood, you make wrong mental decisions, and then you go in that cycle. And in January, they said for me to go back and do this. I did this concert, physically traveling throughout the United States. We did TV shows, yoga, like all over the United States. And it was so beautiful to touch people. And they said, now let's do it every week. Like in January, they asked me, I started the first week of January because it was a demand. Like, you have to do, because it will take a systematic cleansing. It has to go out in the world. We receive it here because we look at each other, we hold the space. When I play, I feel feedback, energetic feedback from you. I know who and what is happening in the room. So it's very beautiful as intelligence. But this is also what is happening inside of you will affect other people, and also it's out there. It's space that is there. So this is the reason why we do this, because we need a lot of cleansing right now. Lots. There's so much that needs to be cleansed. And we have to be ready to understand the frequency and how to manage the inner energy in ourselves to give our soul a chance. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. And again, it's you release the fear because you have to connect, because if you don't connect, then you're really exposed. Yeah. You need to have a vertical line.
Yeah, I get the word of that. It's almost something that I didn't want to accept, but I have been beginning to accept that ever since, I've been doing these healing sounds with you and getting involved in other things. It's like, okay, you know what? You might as well accept it, girl.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
But it gets scary. It gets scary sometimes,
I know.
So I hear you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Lorenzo, you wanna?
Ciao, Donatella. Yeah. So I guess what I want to share and what I'd like to get out of today is, a true cleansing of just removing any negative energy around me. Through my, healing journey, as I've opened my heart, I feel more, right? And have more awareness. I understand that life, when things are great, they're great, but there's always things that go real bad, and it's about how you take the time to know how to get through those harder moments. So right now, again, I know my path forward. I've got the awareness. I know that, I am in a lower vibration right now, and I need to be able to elevate myself, and take everything that I've learned over the years and start to apply them forward. So I'm here to just look to just get that cleansing.
Yeah. So I invite you to be very clear about the cleansing, because that energy, that's how it works. You need to name it and know what you're doing. Otherwise, hides. The good energy show up, but the naughty one will hide. And it takes everything that you have to get to that point, because that's the nature of the evolution. So when you do some work and you have a little bit of you were down and you pull yourself up, and then a little bit of platform, and you said, oh, it feels good here. I said, oh, maybe you put a step forward, and boom, goes down. I was like,
Yeah.
what? I thought I was doing good. So you have to uplift that, and then it's here. It's like, okay, and then you do it, and then again and again. So it will never surprising. This is never surprising. There's always a moment that you think, oh, I'm good. Boom, you go back down. So it takes everything you've built to pull yourself up. But if you understand that it's not good and bad, it's just the name of the game. You just go, and then you wait, and that's why we have cycles, the moon,
Yes.
and yeah, to go down. And because we are infinite beings and we are immortals, there will be always a next step to go down. No, you understand? It's like there's no end. And more you have, more painful it is to go down. So you're good. Like, this is as I should be. Okay. So these are very important things to know, so that you don't go in this thing, oh gosh, I will never be good. There will be always this negativity and attached to me, inside of me. There's a lot in the lineage that comes through in a child, all that. So I invite you, you don't have to share it. You can tell me telepathically, but if you understand what it is exactly, that's when the healing happens. Okay. Well, thank you. The doggy one's also a little bit. Okay. Eva, would you like to share something?
Yeah. Well, last week I got relieved from some guilt that I had about my daughter when she was operated. I put it on the Moon website, and it was really powerful to see that. This week I've been having like high blood pressure, then it goes back to low, then high. So I'm like a little shaky inside. And I am going to take a stand to take care of my health, my well-being, the way I eat and everything. And that's where I'm at today. I'm a little shaky inside.
Yeah. Well, watch the salt. They're saying the salt is a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, you like salty things. And also, you know, in the tension, it's like a kind of you get fixated in the tension too. Like
Fixated?
yeah, you get fixated when you get tense inside. You attach to yourself to that. You don't let it go. So feel that and surrender to that. It's an habit that you have when you get upset or you get concerned, and then you get obsessed with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my intention today, to release.
To understand how this comes and how, you know, grabs you, and then you stay in that space. So lower the salt and do not attach when there are situations that get you upset. Don't let them play you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. And if you want to write anything in the chat room, you can do it. Because it's once you write it, it's in the room. The intention is in the room. And I may be able to see it. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to breathe. Let's start with breathing. I developed this breathing technique many years ago. And this technique opens you to your connection, to your own source. Okay. It's completely different than anything that you have done in yoga or other exercises, because this is a technique that it's connected to the singing, but also to the singing in celestial realms. So it really opens resonances that are of your subtle bodies. So it's really beautiful and unique. Okay, so I will invite you to understand that it's not just physical, this is physical and metaphysical. So we breathe from the nose, but we don't use the nostrils. We enter the nostrils have two holes in the skull. It's called the coane in Latin. So I want you to imagine to breathe from a hole here so that you don't tense your nostrils. Once you breathe from here, the breath goes around like a semicircle above your head. And when you get in the back, you release it. That's your exhaling. So you breathe here, go around, and exhale. When you exhale, it's just you relax your body and feel so the breath flashes over your spine. And more you do this, more your body opens up and relaxes. Can you see that you are not taking any energy out of your body? You are just giving energy to your body. So relax as much as you can, your nose. Go here. You can also do with your hand. When you do with your hand, it's fantastic what happens. So a little bit here, not touched here. Breathe and go around. And then relax. And once you do this, can you feel that your body opens up? There's no tension in your lungs, everything is relaxed. So this is the reason the body perceives breath like water. So it's like in the spiritual world, everything it's backwards. The inside of the body moves in a certain way and the outside in a different way. So if you have the muscles of latissimus in this way, inside is the opposite. The breath has the opposite law of the metaphysical world. So if you want to breathe up, the breath goes down. If you want to breathe up, down, the breath goes up. So if you want to do, it goes all up. If you want to press it down, right? Try to press it down. You see that the air gets stuck up and chokes you. Instead, if you go up, your body goes down. So it's really a code, a secret, because the mind doesn't have the same logic. The mind has opposite logic. So normally we don't breathe properly because we use the mind. So this is really the magic of the dream world. Also, these are all backwards. Now I want you to do a little bit forward here. So imagine you're breathing from here. You have not much of space. This is your container. You feel that container. And now you really feel the body breathing, opening in the back. Can you feel that? Your throat in the back opens up, in the front. And we are just breathing in and relaxing because the body takes the breath and it needs and the rest let it go. Okay, so more you do this while we do connect with the sound, you start to breathe in the vibration at such a deep way in your cellular level. And your cellular level is when you can connect to your body and your intelligence and give guidance. You understand? You ask your cells to be free, to be healthy. Like you have the ability to have a master relationship, a master pupil with your own body on a cellular level. Okay, so keep breathing. And then relax in that breath. Now close your eyes and look at your breath from your third eye. I like to think that the breath that comes in, it's the exhale of God. So as God exhales on me, I breathe in and I take inside my body. So it's just beautiful connection with the divine breath. Breathe in, come back in your body. Thank you. This was a really special evening. We are elevating the consciousness in this room with our heart open, we are so receptive that you are calling it the next level. So I'm very grateful for all of you. And I can't wait for another week to see you again. It was fantastic. I'm gonna post a little pieces in Facebook so you can have a little segments to enjoy. I love you.
Thank you.